Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the road trip themed trivia quiz that you can play with a bunch of friends or by yourself. It's meant to be played in the car without distracting you, so I'll read the questions out loud, you just shout out the answers. You don't have to keep score, but if you want to, you can. Let me know how many you got right. Today's episode is day number 356 of the 365-day trivia road trip. All random questions. Let's get started with question number 1. This city installed the 30 tyrants to rule the government of another city which it defeated in a war. What is the name of this warlike Greek city-state which won the Peloponnesian War against Athens? So what is the name of this Greek city-state that won the Peloponnesian War? The answer is Sparta. Question number 2. In some movies, he lives in a coastal town called Crystal Cove, but in the original cartoon and movies, he lives in a small town called Coolsville. What is the name of the dog who goes on adventures with Norville Rogers and his group of friends? Norville is his friend's real name, but they call him Shaggy, and the dog is Scooby-Doo. Question number 3. Thomas Young passed these particles through a double slit to demonstrate their wave-like properties. Because these particles have no mass, their velocity is always equal to c in a vacuum. What are these particles which make up light? The particles we're looking for that make up light are called photons. Question number 4. After the Titanic hit the iceberg and began to sink, Arthur Rostron, the captain of what Royal Mail ship, came to its aid and rescued over 700 survivors still afloat in lifeboats in the North Atlantic Ocean? So when the Titanic sank, what was the first ship there to help with the rescue? That ship was the RMS Carpathia. Question number 5. The shooting of one of these animals triggered an 1859 boundary dispute between the US and the UK over the San Juan Islands. The CIA-sponsored Brigade 2506 carried out a failed invasion at a location named in English for what animals? That invasion was at the Bay of Pigs. The answer is pigs. Question number 6. A $10,000 life insurance check is disputed by Walter, Benitha, and Ruth in what play about the Younger Family by Lorraine Hansberry that debuted on Broadway in 1959? What play is it that centers around the $10,000 life insurance check? The answer is A Raisin in the Sun. Question number 7. Born in Reading, Pennsylvania on December 13th, 1989, Taylor Swift became an American singer-songwriter known for her biographical songwriting, artistic reinventions, cultural impact, and her love of American football. What is Taylor Swift's middle name? Taylor Swift's middle name is Allison. Taylor Allison Swift. Question number 8. The human brain is divided into 3 main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and what lower region which connects to the spinal cord and assists with involuntary movements? The human brain is divided into three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and what third? The answer is the brainstem. Question number 9. The skeletons of some fish, such as rays, consist entirely of this tissue instead of bone. What is the name of this structural tissue which surrounds bones to lubricate joints in the human body? What is the name of this structural tissue that the skeletons of some fish consist entirely of? The answer is cartilage. Question number 10. The first artist to ever debut at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 without any prior charting history was Oliver Anthony when he released what song in August of 2023 on YouTube, making him an overnight sensation? That popular song is called Rich Men North of Richmond. Question number 11. Modern-day Fulton County, Kentucky was affected by one of these events in the town of New Madrid, which made the Mississippi River temporarily flow backward. San Francisco was devastated by another one of what kind of event in 1906? These type of devastating events are earthquakes. Question number 12. After this character is beaten unconscious by a traitor, his friends burn his books and tell him a wizard did it. What is the name of this Cervantes character who steals a wash basin from a barber, believing it to be the helmet of Mambrino? The answer is Don Quixote. Question number 13. This country's region of Wallachia was once ruled by Vlad Tepes, whose brutality earned him the epithet the Impaler. Bucharest is the capital of what country whose region of Transylvania is supposedly the home of Dracula? The country we're looking for is Romania. Question number 14. The Fourth Crusade was diverted to sack this city, which was protected by the Theodosian walls and contains the Hagia Sophia. In 1453, what city was captured by the Ottomans, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire? The answer is Constantinople, or modern-day Istanbul. Question number 15. What is the title of the symbolism-packed novel whose main character, a multi-millionaire who becomes infatuated with Daisy Buchanan, is shot to death in his swimming pool by Myrtle's husband? We're looking for the title of the novel. By F. Scott Fitzgerald. The answer is The Great Gatsby. Question number 16. Apparitions of this figure in places like Lourdes and Fatima are frequently the sites of Catholic pilgrimages. Who is this woman who was told by the Archangel Gabriel that her child would be the Messiah? It is the right time of year for a question about Mary. Mary is the answer. Question number 17. First appearing in a 1984 issue as a computer programmer, what is the name of the yellow jumpsuited news reporter in Mirage Comics who befriends and assists 4 giant mutant reptilian brothers who fight crime? Those 4 mutant brothers are the Ninja Turtles, and her name is April O'Neil. Question number 18. This position, with a Japanese name, whose officials were called the Bakufu, was the military leader of Japan, unlike the emperor. The Tokugawa clan held what office, appointed by the emperor, during the Edo period? So what is the title for that office? The military leader of Japan is called the Shogun. Question number 19. Characters in this novel frequent the Chestnut Tree Cafe. Buildings in this novel's Airstrip 1 display slogans like "Freedom is slavery" and "War is peace." A fear of rats leads what novel's protagonist to give up Julia to O'Brien in room 101? This novel is 1984. And question 20. A beverage named for this word was the subject of intense social media hype in the UK following its release by Logan Paul and KSI. In the name of the leader of the Autobots, this word follows Optimus. What is this word that also appears in the name of an Amazon subscription service? Well, this question just kept getting easier and easier. The answer is Prime. The Prime energy drink, Optimus Prime, and Amazon Prime. That's it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road Tripvia. There's about 8 episodes left of the 365-day trivia road trip, and while there are a few Christmas questions scattered through the next week or so, if you want real Christmas trivia, I have tons of Christmas trivia on the channel. Just Google Road Tripvia and whatever Christmas category you'd like to play. I also have a Christmas playlist if you want to find that. We just have a ton of holiday trivia for you, and if you subscribe to the channel, YouTube will even recommend some of it to you if you'd like to do that. All right, now we need to get ready for the tiebreaker for today's quiz. Question 21, whichever player gets closest is going to get the point. Although it wasn't his best seller, it was his first. Dr. Seuss's first published work was "And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street." What year was it published? What year was Dr. Seuss's first book published? And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street was published in 1937. So whichever player got closest to 1937 is going to win the point. And if it was a tie up to this point, that person just won the game. Congratulations. Thank you for watching, and have a great holiday season.